Here is a look ahead at my fully created campaign here, all the text I put on it. I'll zoom in so you can see this here. I put my product category in other because that's most appropriate for my offering. I got the product URL for my partner program. I uploaded a photo. This is the photo I uploaded. I got it done by my graphic designer, Arit. Beautiful photo. That's the cover of my Facebook group, and it promotes jerrybanfield.com/partner. So I put a professionally designed photo in there. I put this in my about the product or service. It's a mastermind for influencers and online entrepreneurs, offering weekly group calls and exclusive Facebook group for ideas, collaborations, and support. My idea with this is to make it a guaranteed win by just reaching the influencer themselves. Because I have a mastermind group that just happens to be for influencers and online entrepreneurs, just the influencer online entrepreneur seeing this offering in terms of my proposal is really useful. And then if I pay, let's say, imagine I pay an influencer $1,000 to do a review of my program, they might feel inclined to join it and be a part of it, and then pay back in membership fees what was paid to promote it, and also get a whole lot of value out of it. That said, YouTube might use that as a reason and say, well, you are going to have people join your group in order to review it. Maybe we won't allow that. I imagine if there's products you have to buy or services you need to try in other places, then that might be relevant here. So if you've got a product or service, ideally, if someone can try it out for free, then that could be good. Otherwise, some things are paid. You might need to have the influencer pay for it and give them a free membership. So I'd be willing to give someone a free membership to try it if necessary, but at the same time, that might not be worth it. On my campaign title, as I called it, Influencer Mastermind and Online Entrepreneur Growth Group, because I wanted to get the key thing up front. If you can boil down into just a couple of words, whatever it is you're offering, an influencer mastermind, I put that right at the beginning. Now, according to the guide, they want you to put what countries you're doing up front. But to me, when I'm searching through potential brands to work with, that is annoying when I even click on something. So you can take the YouTube advice on that if you want to. That's what they say to do. On the about your brand, I think this is really important to look at this and to do a good job if you're a brand and as an influencer to consider this ahead of time. I put my brand on here as myself with my years online, video classes, blog posts, YouTube videos, etc. If you're doing something as yourself, this can be just highlighting all the things you've created can be a good way to stand out. Instead of saying blah, 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 generic things, show things with that you can go, people can put their digital hands on and say, oh, I can read a blog post, watch a video, etc. For the campaign goals, this is where you really describe your vision for the campaign. I started off writing, imagining a community where influencers and entrepreneurs connect to guide and support each other during weekly voice calls and a private group. How good does it feel to have a place to share new ideas, get feedback, and depend on for help when challenges come up? I'm imagining how much value this group has for influencers based on the people that are already in it and who might be interested in joining it. So I wrote this entire first paragraph all straight to the influencer. This is not some generic crap sales pitch that I see on so many of the brand pages, but this is extremely specific as to why it's useful for the influencer. Then I put in a part about me as to the story of how it got created. I say, as the founder of the group, I wanted a mastermind for influencers and a support group. That I wanted this for me as an entrepreneur online where I could get connected and networked with people to begin with. And then as my business grew, I'd be in a position to collaborate and help others. Therefore, that's the story of, so this is what value does it offer. What's the story of how it got created? And then the simple goal of the campaign is to help more influencers and entrepreneurs join and discover our group. So there we go. I got that very clearly down there. Then I put the listing for the maximum amount of time, 60 days. And that's what I did for my listing. So you've got a complete look at all the stuff I did on my listing in terms of the text I wrote, and now I'll go over a few other details for you so that you can fully understand what brands are doing on the other side. If you're an influencer and as a brand or a potential advertiser, you can get an idea of the entire process to go through.